How is NASA funded? Have you ever wondered how NASA, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, gets its funding? The story begins in 1958 during the Cold War. This was a time of fierce competition between the United States and the Soviet Union. When the Soviet Union launched Sputnik, the first artificial satellite, it sparked a sense of urgency in America. The United States needed a strong response, and that led to the creation of NASA. NASA is funded entirely by the federal government of the United States. Each year, Congress decides how much money NASA will receive through a process called appropriations. This budget reflects what the nation sees as important, especially during the intense focus on space exploration in the 1950s and 1960s. In those early years, NASA's budget grew quickly to keep up with the demands of the space race. By the mid-1960s, NASA was using about 4% of the entire federal budget. This level of funding was unmatched in later years. The money supported ambitious projects like the Mercury and Gemini programs, which were essential in preparing for the Apollo missions. The Apollo program, aimed at landing astronauts on the moon, cost around $25.4 billion by 1973. If you adjust for inflation, that amount is over $180 billion today. The goal was clear. America wanted to land on the moon before the end of the 1960s. During the 1950s and 1960s, funding for NASA was closely tied to a sense of patriotism. The public was excited about space exploration, and this enthusiasm reflected a belief in American innovation. Tax dollars were funneled into developing rockets, training astronauts, and conducting research. All of this was framed as a peaceful demonstration of American values against the backdrop of Soviet advances. For those who feel nostalgic about the 1950s, NASA's funding represents more than just numbers. It captures the spirit of a nation united by curiosity and competition. The early years of NASA evoke memories of black and white television broadcasts of rocket launches and schoolchildren dreaming of becoming astronauts. The government's investment in NASA was not just about technology. It symbolized hope during a tense time in history. Every launch felt like a step toward a brighter future. The practical results of this funding included advancements in satellite technology, weather forecasting, and materials science. Many of these developments became part of everyday life. So, when you think about how NASA is funded, remember that it is a reflection of a nation's priorities and dreams during a unique era. The funding not only built rockets and sent humans to space but also inspired generations to look up at the stars and imagine what lies beyond.